digit thousands stacks.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 21 gameplay. Going to be playing with the Cincinnati Bengals today, playing a reg teams game against my boy Nemo. He has the Miami Dolphins. He wanted to play with TUA. I wanted to play with BURROW, so we ended up just playing the game. Now, I'm going to actually knock out a bunch of like regular teams because I really like playing with reg teams over MUT. Like, honestly, man, MUT, I don't know what it is. I think the mode is just passing me by. Like, I can't keep up with how good people's teams are and all the X factors and all that shit. You guys will still see it, and I'll have gameplays, but I'm losing a lot, to be honest. Like, I'll be streaming every once in a while, but it is a pain in the ass every time I try to play that game mode. And I've been having the most fun just playing against my friends and playing, reg teams, just trying different teams, trying different playbooks. I'm trying each team's specific playbook when I do these games, and I'm kind of just messing around, trying stuff I don't usually do. I'm going deep more, really just kind of having fun and knowing that I can make these videos out of it. And I have a lot of fun, kind of going through these because I know my boy Nemo, he likes watching these to see how he played and to see how I play. And then he kind of mimics me and then goofs on me a little bit for how I play. But, going into this game, obviously, like I said, me and Nemo, we play a lot, but we always want to win. It's never like, we just give up or something in the first quarter or start, we do stupid shit. That's what makes the games interesting to me, is that we do stuff that we wouldn't do in head-to-head. Or I say I wouldn't do in head. He probably would, to be honest, kicking onsides and going for two by faking PATs. That's probably something he would do. But, there's stuff in this game that I do, like, never, like screens like that. You guys don't ever see me do that. So it's cool, like, trying different playbooks, trying different things. I like playing with different teams. So I'm going to be knocking out a bunch of these games with my friends and also be playing online, a few times trying to, with the small player base that's probably left on head-to-head, like actually playing with regular teams online, I'll be playing some of those games. But trying to digress from that, we did go through the entire first quarter. He ended up coming out in WILDCAT to start the game with Matt Breida. Ended up throwing a pick. Yeah, I didn't even know there were WILDCAT passes, but he ended up throwing a pick. I come out with Joe Burrow, and we actually throw a pick, trying to give AJ Green a chance in a one-on-one shot, and I threw it late, so it got intercepted, and then he punted, and that's where we are now. We ended up driving all the way down the field, and Joe Mixon laid a absolute nasty truck on somebody on the goal line, and he rumbled into the end zone to put us up 6-0. We go for the extra PAT, that's not right. We go for the 2-point conversion on the fake PAT, and we don't get it, I mean, I think we could have had it, but unfortunately we weren't even able to get the goddamn ball off. But right now, at the 25-yard line, 4th and 5, he decides to go for it, making it a little bit risking it for the biscuit, and he actually gets all the way to midfield on that little slant. I did not cover that very well at all, so good play by Nemo. Gets himself to midfield, as I said, and he finds Devontae Parker again, as Tua is just slinging it right now. 2nd and 10, dropping back again, Geno Atkins. That man is a nasty. I ended up just using Geno all game because he was really, really fun to just mess around with. As he finds Devontae Parker again for another dot with 13 seconds left in the half. He ends up finding Devontae Parker again. That man is a manimal, dude. Devontae was all over the field on that drive, and he ended up dotting me all the way down the field, and Tua gets into the end zone for his first passing touchdown of his career, if we're counting it that way, considering that I think he actually just got playing time for the first time the other night, but he did not get a touchdown or anything like that. So first career NFL touchdown for Mr. Tua Tagovailoa. Now, Joe Burrow, in my opinion, has been a beast in the NFL. I actually have him on my fantasy team, but I haven't got a chance to use him because Lamar's my main guy. But when Lamar's on the bye, I'm ready for Joe Burrow to be my starter for a week, man. But I'm excited to try him in Madden. I wasn't sure what overall he was. I think he's like a 77, 78. So not great, and he will make throws like that. That was absolutely horrible. We had Drew Sample on the drag. I threw it a little bit late, and Joe Burrow just airmailed it. Airmailed the drag. That was the only time, or the first time this year, I've really seen a quarterback overthrow a drag by that much. It was really weird. Like, you could see Sample, like, kind of just come down. I don't know what the deal was. I didn't even pass lead down. It was just a really bad throw and, just out and away from Sample. Really no chance for him to be able to get the ball. So, unfortunately, we give up a pick goddamn 6, and we're down 13-6. Now, the PATs with Nemo are not always guaranteed. He has a lot of trouble with them, so I end up showing it. He does go ahead and make it 14-6. So, now back on offense, what do? We give it to the man, the fucking myth, the fucking legend, Joe goddamn Mixon, man. He takes it all the way to the house. That's a way to answer back right there. I mean, Jesus Christ. We end up throwing a horrible pass with Joe Burrow, putting ourselves in a hole, and then Joe Mixon just says, let me dig you out of it real quick. And I call him the man, the myth, the legend, because last year I did have him on my fantasy team, and he was really solid on a very shitty Bengals team. So I've always liked Joe Mixon. You know, I've always been a fan of him. Usually in Madden, he's one of my favorite running backs to use, at least this year. I really wish he was in KO or was an X Factor or something. I'm sure he will be by the end of the year. But it's cool using him in this game with the Bengals, considering I don't really get a chance to, you know, try out some backs like this, you know, very often. Your fans that, or backs I'm a fan of. And a back that I'm not really a fan of is Mr. Matt Breida. Because Nemo goes back to the Wildcat, even though it ended in disaster on the first play of the drive for him, throwing a pick with Breida. And he goes to the house. So, yeah. Some shit has gone down in the past few minutes, to say the fucking least, bro. He got a pick 6. We got a 1-point touchdown with Joe Mixon. He gets a 1-point touchdown with Breida. And like I said, I show the PAT for a reason. He misses it. He's butthurt. I'm sorry, Nemo, but you were a little bit butthurt. You kicked that onside. And he gets away with it because for some reason my dumb ass decides to hurdle. It's kind of a thing between me and Nemo. We randomly decide to hurdle because it will get each other to laugh. It will make us laugh. Very rarely, though, does it actually end up in a fumble. It doesn't happen very often. And to say that I was upset was kind of an understatement. I was not very fucking happy after that. Down by 6, we give him the onside kick. I mean, we give him the onside kick. He did not get it. We hurdled. And we gave him that fumble completely. It was completely our fault. But like I said, I was trying to get him to giggle. It doesn't happen very often where a player fumbles like that. So when it happened, I was a little bit upset. But at the same time, it was my own doing. But Nemo ends up driving all the way down the field. And then he fakes the field goal. Because Nemo's a good guy. You know, he wants to give us a chance to win this game. And he also wants to show that he doesn't need a 2-score lead after I get a fluke play to beat me. He wants to beat me right now on his fucking own, and I respect that. So right now, we're trying to make a last-ditch effort to go. I don't know if it's last-itch or last-ditch. I don't even know at this point. I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. People probably say fucking both, to be honest. But 2nd and 10, man, Joe Burrow trying to mount a drive right now, trying to make something happen with 2 minutes left, now 57 seconds left. But we have 3 timeouts, now 2. We have a lot of time. 3rd and 13. Try to get the ball off. Unfortunately, we can't. So we're stuck in 4th and 13. Joe Burrow got to make some magic happen right now, and he does as he finds A.J. Green over the middle. Reliable for Mr. Joe Burrow. He's been pretty damn good this season. I think, as far as I know, A.J. Green has had a pretty good season after all the injuries and stuff like that. Good to see. But Drew Sample right here taking just a little flat route. Really nobody covering him as he was pretty much playing, coverage defense, playing everybody back. So that was easy to get as we take advantage of a run with Joe Mixon to actually get ourselves about 13-14. And Joe Burrow almost gets to the end zone right there, gets us to the 1 with 17 seconds left. Rolling out to the right on 1st and goal, nothing there. Going to have to huck that one out of bounds. A fan got a souvenir right there. 2nd and goal. We decided to run a QB draw, and Nemo was waiting for it. I can never get his ass at the QB draw randomly. He knows I like to do it every once in a while. 3rd and goal. Trying to roll out to the right, and I rolled out way too prematurely as we probably had a touchdown right there. So 4th and goal, our last goddamn chance. We have a slant over the middle. I'm looking to throw for it, and I don't get it off. I'm a fucking pussy, bro. And I find Drew Sample way too late. And he reroutes towards me because that's what Madden does to you, man. And we lose. Damn. GG, Nemo. That was a good game, bro. Really good game. TUA went off, played a really, really solid game. Did not throw a pick. That is something that Nemo, from what I remember after the game, he was a little bit surprised by that he did not throw an interception. We threw 2. We did not play well with Burrow. Now, Joe Mixon, 5 for 113, played like a beast. But we did not give him the fucking ball on the goal line. I don't know why I did not give Joe Mixon the ball on one of those handoffs. I'm like the fucking Seahawks. What can I say? I recreate what I watch in real life. But, it is what it is, man. A really good game. He pulls it out at the end. We have 4 chances at the goal line. Can't fucking come through. He gave us a chance to win this game, too, by, faking that field goal, knowing he wasn't going to get it. So, shout out to Nemo. But a really good game. Very, very solid. It was cool getting to play with Burrow. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to get the next one. And as always, I'm out. Peace.